It's Amber Bradley, your host for the unscripted side of LP. It's TalkLP podcast time.
3, 2, 1. 'Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it.
What's up, TalkLP News fans? It's Amber Bradley back from NRF Protect Exhibit Hall floor. Super stoked to welcome Craig Greenberg, Chief Commercial Officer for Gatekeeper Systems, to the podcast hot seat. What's up?
Boy, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Okay, you guys, you in particular, have been quite busy for sure.
Yes.
So I loved your article on kind of this
Thank you.
first 100 days. It was like you're the president, right? It was like this
Kind of
first
like
100
that, a little
days,
bit. Yeah.
A different president.
Different president. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the first 100
That's right.
days of like
That's
the
right.
state of
I'm not at the Hague
Gatekeeper.
right now. I'm
Yeah,
here. 'Cause I'm with the important people. Okay.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. So I love that though, because it really gives a perfect summation of kind of all of the exciting things that are going on. Merge with FaceFirst. A facial rec is super hot right now, certainly
Yep.
of all the benefits that it provides retailers. So talk a little bit about how it's going.
You know, it's going really well. We're 100 days in. We were always been excited about the technology. We had a lot of partnership opportunities through our retail partners with FaceFirst, which excited about how do we leverage our current set of technologies, kind of take that next step, whether it's investigations or early warning, general safety of associates, or putting together cases. How do we take that next step? And that answer for Gatekeeper was FaceFirst. And through this time, obviously, we've got integrating the teams, looking at opportunities between the solutions. And right now we're at the point, as I said in the article a little bit, we're really focused on listening to our retail partners, understanding what their needs. And what I'm hearing is, how do we expedite the speed of deployment, take some of the work off their backs, have a fast, seamless integration, and march to the ROI quickly to improve safety, right? Protect their people, their products, and their profits, as we like to say, right?
That's perfect. I mean, you think about the ecosystem that everyone's talking about. And one of the things that's super cool, which we're going to hear more about at Apex, so I'm not going to steal the thunder on it.
Can't wait, by the way. Can't wait. Can't wait.
You guys have really defined that ecosystem structure, which is so nice to see somebody putting like some real specifics behind how that works. And I think it's really interesting. The facial matching part is also a compliment to, you guys have always been a tech company, right? I mean, not just wheels or carts, but like overall the technology of keeping merchandise in the store.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. Yeah, we've always viewed it that way. Our core product has been PerCheck, where we stop the offender, we keep the merchandise in the store, we do it in a non-confrontational and agnostic manner, right? It didn't matter who was pushing the cart or what they were stealing. We
no
care.
human error.
No human error here, right? Nobody making a decision, right?
Yeah.
It's behavior based. So, we were really happy when we had the opportunity, compliments of Mike, at Kroger in his past life, and said, hey, I want to leverage this and that because this is a great way to start identifying our worst of the worst bad actors, right?
Yeah.
And so we got into some of these projects, which is what really got our interest up. Now, I had always been very impressed with FaceFirst, their leadership, their team, all the secret sauce behind, which I have a front row seat to now, obviously. Those unbelievable people. I'll just say unbelievable people. So we are excited about that, but now being able to kind of leverage that in-house and start to deliver a few pieces of a larger pie with Gatekeeper, our investigations team that's looking at video, help tee up people of interest for our retail partners, help pull together a lot of store incidents for an investigation without them having to comb through hundreds of hours of video and time that they just don't have. So we're excited about the opportunity with all our partners, and then also, what can we do next with that, right? How can we help them further?
Innovate.
Be better. Innovate.
For sure. I think what's cool is if people are like, oh, Gatekeeper tech, it's like, so it may not have been in the news headlines, but it is innovating in y'all's space, which was the wheel technology or understanding how people interact with carts and all of that kind of stuff. You were innovating. It might not have been headline news, thank God. But when you think about adding the face matching into it, I mean, it's almost like a big part of that ecosystem pie. It's like that you're taking care of, because it's like, okay, the moment they're walking in the store through them leaving the store.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. Yeah, that's how we looked at it. It's funny. you know, we've always said we're a tech company with something that's mounted on a cart. And
Yeah.
the reality is carts aren't sexy.
Yeah.
It's always kind of been part of the equipment people,
Yeah.
you know, so we were never really viewed like some of the cool technologies here today,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But when we started stopping it, and then it's like, well, you know what? We need more on the ROI. Okay, well, it's a stop and video. Well, we don't have time to look at video. Okay, it's a stop and video and investigation. So we've been innovating, and not necessarily with all this fancy new tech, but
Yeah.
we've been innovating and fine-tuning the solution based on what our retailers needed for
Yeah.
many years. Again, back to this is the natural next step for us.
Yeah.
That now we can look at, for instance, you know, when we catch you pushing out a cart of groceries,
Doesn't
right?
happen too often. No.
Where else did Amber go this week? What
Yeah.
other stores did we
Right.
see her in,
Yeah.
right? What other trouble is she causing,
Yeah.
right? So
That's right.
we can start to deliver that for our retail partners today, and that's exciting. The path of travel based on one incident could be carried across an entire enterprise,
Yeah.
right? So
yeah,
good-
it's almost like
good information.
the face matching upped your cool factor a little bit.
I hope
think.
so. We needed it.
The cool factor plus broadening the market. I mean, for
Yeah.
you guys. So let's talk myths real quick, right? Which I think is setting some records straight of the fact that you guys really prize the innovation team of FaceFirst, and all those people are continuing there. They're
Yep.
innovating there. The customer service team, they're
Yep.
you know, taking care of customers. Like none of that's changed.
No. It's the names you know, and it's a fantastic team. In fact, I think we're going with some takeaways from the engineering team that was on that side of the house, which is part of our combined team now, which
Yeah.
is, again, another part of the excitement is they have some really smart, innovative, thoughtful people who understand the industry and are delivering things one after another and constant updates to the software, leaders in compliance, privacy, understanding what you can do where and what the requirements
Yeah.
are so we can help our retail partners. So, and that whole team is all there.
Yeah, so
And
it's not-
we're excited about it.
It's not like, oh my gosh, you know, you guys still have those resources of, hey, here's the laws,
Right.
here's the privacy, here's so whatever questions you have, you're
Yeah.
still right there helping the
Yep.
retailers, which is really very, very cool. And that whole completing of the ecosystem piece,
Yep.
which you guys will talk more at Apex, which is really, really cool.
Well, we're excited.
Yes.
I already kind of got Apex fever a little bit. I
Yes.
just got you to know.
Me too.
Yeah.
You never
Yeah.
know what's
You never
going to
know.
happen
You don't.
at Apex.
You
which I
don't.
think is
There's
super
always that
cool.
aha moment, right? That's
That's
it.
right.
There it
That's
is.
right.
Yeah. Very good.
All right. Well, I mean, I think that there's a lot that people are expecting and super excited about, because I think one thing that we'll hit, and then I'll let you go. But one thing I did want to talk about too is, you know, you guys have always been a fixture in the LP AP space, right? I mean, you have been, you know, stable and really able to infuse capital into things that you're like really passionate about. And I think
Yep.
that's an exciting piece of this
It is.
merge, is because you're like, hey, we'll be able to really push the innovation even that
Yep.
much faster.
No, thanks for bringing that up. We are in a really good position. We're in a position to invest. We're in a position to innovate. We're in a position to deliver. And you know, the next, I don't want to say it's a blank canvas because we've got our basic drawing there.
Yeah.
But we got a lot that we can do quickly with a great team behind it.
Yeah.
And we have the finance to put behind it. So, you know, we're
Yeah.
open for business, needless to say.
For those
right?
FaceFirst customers, it's all roses. It's
Yeah.
like, look forward to the innovation. You got a fantastic team, and the leadership, obviously, Robert Harling and you, it's just
Thank you.
phenomenal.
Yep.
So
Good team.
Yeah.
Good team. Our sales leaders, the FaceFirst team, FaceFirst previous team. I mean, they got us here. You know,
Yeah.
it's a great story, and we're looking forward to writing the next chapter.
Man, that's a good closeout. We didn't even plan that. That's phenomenal.
We did not plan that.
Knuckles.
All right.
All right.
Take some of
Thank
that.
you so much, Craig, for
Thank
stepping
you
into
very much.
TalkLP News Hot Seat live from NRF Exhibit Hall. We appreciate you watching.
Stop by. We'll see you.
We're out.
Bye.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.